Hi friends, this is part 10 of the video series in which we are going to make a game. In this video I'll be making a new scene inside our frame game, and we'll be making a terrain in that. What a terrain is basically, let me show you this picture here. Well, in this picture you can see there is a mountain there and some trees here. By the way, this is my village. Anyways, we'll be making a terrain. Okay, so what a terrain is that you have some mountains there, and you have some roads, you have some trees and grass and lots of things. Okay, so let me go ahead and create a new scene for my game, and let me go ahead and save that scene. Inside scenes folder, in our assets folder, let me go ahead and call this level 2. Okay, and let's go ahead and save it. Okay, once I have saved my game, let me go ahead and create a new game object, and this time we will be creating a terrain. Okay, once I have created that terrain, you can see it's pretty it's kind of plain, but it's a terrain. We can build several things on. So let me go ahead and add a light to it, and once you have that terrain is created for you, you can go ahead and click this button, and let me go ahead and click this button, and let me choose this brush here. And by choosing this, you can see that I have some blue color brush here, and when I click onto my terrain, it starts making mountains for us. So let me go ahead and create mountains on all the sides of it. Okay, once I have these mountains created for me in my game, I'll be going and importing a new package for me, and that is called terrain assets. Let me click it and import that package for me. Once I have imported that package inside my game in here, I can go ahead and choose this brush tool and add some texture. And when I click this edit texture button here, I get this dialog box appears, and let me choose this one texture in here, and then I can choose this grass and rock texture here, and I double click it and I add it to my scene. And once I will add that that very texture in my terrain, and let me go ahead and choose my camera here. You can see I have one texture on my terrain. Okay, so now I have a texture applied to my terrain, and I have pretty much a great scene for my game here. I have some mountains there, and I have a textured land in here. Okay, now let me go ahead and in the top view, I will scroll my mouse out, and let me go ahead and create a cube here. And once I have that cube selected, I will go ahead and increase its length here. Basically what I'm doing here, I'm trying to make a road in here. Okay, so let me go ahead and drag it a little, and let me go ahead and zoom into that. And let me go ahead and increase its width. So let me go ahead and drag it down a little. Okay, and what I have done here, I have created a road onto my scene. And while I was thinking to make this tutorial for you, I have downloaded a texture for my road, which is here. So I'll be dragging that texture into my Unity. I will put it under materials, and then I will be going to apply that onto my road. Okay, so now let me go ahead and change this to 100, maybe 50. Okay, and y is 1. Okay, sorry. So now I have a road in my scene here. I have mountains there, I have very cool looking texture, and I have a road there in my scene. So next thing I'll be doing here, I'll be adding some buildings here. And as I have told you something about 3D Studio Max, you can go ahead and make some building models, and you can make several things in that 3D Studio Max. If you want to learn more about 3D Studio Max, you can always go ahead and search YouTube. You'll find awesome things for that. Okay, for this tutorial I'll be using a model that I have already with me in here, and here is the model which you will be seeing in a minute. Let me go ahead and drag my model into my models folder, which is here under my assets. Once I have that model with me in my models folder, I can go ahead and drag all the textures which I'll be using in my model here, and drag all the textures in my material folder. Well, I'm using pretty much built-in things for me. You can because this is just for to show you how you can make a game for you. When you will be making a game which you will be going to release and you will be going to sell it, you won't be using other people's models like that. Either you have to purchase them or you will be creating by your own. And I have told you already, the software, the 3D Studio Max, you can always go ahead and make awesome models in that. Okay, So now I have my model in my models folder. Let me go ahead and drag it in my scene. It's very big here, but let me go ahead and change its scale to 0.1, 0.1 and 0.1. Okay, and now let me drag it down just above the ground here, and let me rotate it 90 degrees and drag it near the road. Okay, now I have one road in here, which is I think it should be actually I wanted to apply some materials to this building here. Let me drag it down and let me bring it closer to the road. Okay, now we have one model, this building here, and a road in our scene, some mountains there, a pretty much a very nice texture in here. And let me go ahead and show you how you can add grass in your scene. So let me click this button here, and this button here, add grass texture to the texture map, and I'll be selecting a grass, and I will change its width to, let's say, 0.2, and width will be 1, and height will be 0.2, and I will click add. Once I will click add in here, I will select that grass map in here, and I will use one of the brush, and I will drag in my scene here. This way it will add grass in my scene. Okay, and what it did here, I have placed the grass onto my road as well, which I really don't want. So let me go ahead and undo that a couple of times. And let me go ahead and choose smaller the brush size and choose this one and zoom out a little and drag. Okay, now we have grass in our scene, we have a building in our scene, we have a road in our scene. Now let me go ahead and import another package in my game that is called character controller. once I will import this character controller in my game, it will it will it will give me the scripts, one built-in model, which is a character, and I can put it in my scene here, and I will use that character to play inside my game. So let me go ahead and add that character in my scene, and let me tell you what I mean. Under character controller, I have these two characters in here. I will be choosing this one, and I will add that character inside my scene, and I will drag it over to my road, and I will play the game. So here where you see I can play this, you can play the game. I have this building here, which is very huge building in here, and I have grass. This is like moving grass here. I can play around, I can look around, I can even go to those mountains there, and actually I have pretty awesome looking game in here. Okay. And here you see the grass is growing in my road. That's pretty silly. Anyways, we have a cool looking game in here. Well, in next videos we'll be adding some more stuff in it. Maybe I'll be teaching you something about scripts, or I don't know what I'll be talking about in the next video. So see you in the next video, whatever it will be about. Let me pause it, and we'll see you in the next video.